Accessibility. Accessibility is having equal access to web-based information and services, regardless of physical or developmental abilities or impairments. Accessibility is all about our ability to engage with, use, participate in, and belong to the world around us. It is something that all of us need on a day-to-day basis. Unfortunately, for many of us, access to education, employment, technology, and the community can be difficult to obtain and limited. Accessibility is important in the classroom because it is crucial that all students have equal access to resources. Accessibility provides new ways for learning and is vital in today's generation in order to keep up with new learning techniques. Creating an accessible and inclusive classroom environment is important for students' accessibility, comfort, and learning. Accessibility is a problem because many students do not receive equal resources in the classroom, especially those with special circumstances, disabilities, and impairments. There are 4 main problems when trying to provide equal access and distribution of technology within schools. These include equitable access, lack of hardware and software, problems with teacher commitment, and lack of funding. Without all of these problems being addressed, the utilization of technology will not be successful to further learning. Problems accessing technology can severely limit students. Those who have access to the internet and other technologies have an advantage over those who do not. Whether or not technology is accessible to students can be a large factor in their educational success overall. The first problem in accessibility is equitable access. Schools need easy access to resources such as computer labs, computers in the classroom, and technology distribution. Computer labs pose a problem because there can be conflicts with equal time use. Problems that arise with computers in the classroom and technology distribution are that school districts do not always distribute computers to classes in schools evenly. This can cause some classrooms to be fully equipped and some to be insufficient for use. There is also an issue with equitable access based on income level. Students from poorer backgrounds are less likely to have access to internet and technology, not utilizing the great educational tools that technology brings. This can have negative effects on students and put them at an even more disadvantage. Solutions to these problems can be fully efficient if utilized right. Computer labs can be set up in hour time blocks or even smaller to have classrooms sign up for times. Schools can address the problem by rotating technology and planning in advance to ensure that if a class has a big project or paper coming up, they all have enough time with computers. Mobile computer carts can help with the distribution of technology within schools as well. These can include tablet carts or other technology that is used commonly. The second problem is having the proper hardware and software in the classroom. If there is a lack of specialized learning equipment for those with special needs or impairments, then there is not efficient learning for them. In most cases, schools are uneducated about what programs and equipment to buy, thus causing the wrong merchandise to be bought. Computer health is also a problem in schools. With students and teachers using them all day for different purposes, there is a lot of wear and tear on the computers, as well as malicious viruses and software that can come out of nowhere. There are many easy possible solutions to this problem. When purchasing certain hardware, seek professional help. It is important to know the proper ways to use technology, as well as knowing how to use the right software. Another easy and important solution is to provide proper computer care and maintenance. This will ensure the longevity of the hardware. Finally, it is very important to provide proper equipment for those with disabilities. Without access to these, there is no way for those students to learn. The third problem that arises when implementing technology is that of teacher commitment. That includes knowledge, motivation, and those teachers stuck in their ways. The lack of knowledge that is exhibited by teachers is due to the constant changing of technology. Because of this lack of knowledge, teachers may not know when it is time to upgrade software or hardware, leaving classrooms without proper up-to-date technology. Motivation can also be a problem with teachers, especially if those are focused on using out-of-date curriculum or teaching directly out of the book. The last problem with teacher commitment is that of the older generation being stuck in their ways. These teachers not only try to implement older techniques, but they also lack the knowledge of how to efficiently use technology in the classroom. Solutions to the problem of teacher commitment include professional development, goal setting, flexibility, and incentives. Schools should offer ongoing professional development. Here they can meet regularly to improve and educate teachers on the evolving technology. Goal setting and flexibility is something that should be utilized. If teachers set goals on how much to use computers, whether in a project or a paper, it will be more easily approached, therefore encouraging flexibility. Incentives should be the last resource when trying to fix a problem. However, if used right, it can encourage teachers to work all year toward a similar goal. This can help unify the school as a whole. The last problem is funding. Funding has been a huge problem in the education system for a while. Technology is expensive. The initial spending to purchase all of the hardware is extremely expensive and can prevent some classes from receiving technology. Many schools lack proper funding in order for them to be able to upgrade their technology in the classrooms. Technology provides various ways for teaching and learning, but does cost a good amount of money. That is why funding is an important issue. There are several solutions to the problem of how to fund technology needed in schools. First, leasing offers a full package from companies. This includes having the most recent technology, as well as reliable means of maintenance. Secondly, there are thousands of grants, and if the right grants are found and applied for, there is a huge chance to get enormous amounts of help in purchasing initial equipment. Scheduling replacements can be done smoothly. A percentage of retired budget can be put away each year. This can address not only yearly goals, but long-term as well. System contracting can ensure that a company is responsible for all maintenance on all of the computers to keep systems running smoothly. With so much technology in education, accessibility can be a problem because of various factors, including unequal access, insufficient hardware, lack of teacher knowledge, and issues with funding. Douglas Clements from the National Council of Teachers once said, "Some effective teachers see computers as an opportunity to become pioneers of change, and therefore making dramatic changes in their professional roles." Technology is a tool that cannot be replaced, and the internet and technological tools being used in classrooms are allowing for individual and flexible learning. Overall, accessibility to technology is making it possible for everyone to be included in efficient daily classroom education.